All right, so this is Mark and Glenn from Vector Health. So we prescribe exercises all the time to athletes, and I thought I'd run through why we do a couple of them. So this is the push press and then a squat jump, and then we're going to talk through the differences in the strength and power qualities of these two exercises. So when you're doing them, you can maybe walk away with a really good understanding of why I particularly prescribe the two. So if you think about a push press, and we're going to demonstrate this in a minute. Push press is a really short, really snappy action. So if you think about it as a very reactive action, so that's reactive strength. So when we want reactive strength is when you're dipping down to jump up for a rebound in basketball, because it's quite quick. You don't have a lot of time to dip down longer in like a counter movement jump style. But when you're, say, going up for, if you're going to try and dunk or you're trying to do a layup, you've got a little bit more time there to hinge and then drive up, because you might have to drive through a defender. So that's a longer action. So that's where the squat jump sort of kicks in. And that's why I train both of these. So we're going to go through push press first. I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to reset the camera up, and then we're going to go through that and show you the different types of exercise and why we might prescribe that to you. Can you just make sure that works? Alright, so this first one's push press. So I'm going to just show you an empty bar, and I'm going to go through some technical rights and wrongs with this. So push press is we hold the bar here, and we've got our feet set about shoulder width apart. Some people want to push press with this like this. From an athlete point of view, I want like a stiff position here, so the transfer of force from my legs to my arms is really nice. So I'm going to dip to there and then push. So when I push fast, there's nothing that I have to do with my upper body. So dip, push. So dip, push. And the bar has to go around and up. So this is a strict press then. So this is upper body only, no legs. The difference here is it's very reactive. So it's a knee bend only. We're not hinging like front squat. So it's dip, push. So we cue the jump, because you want to jump when you're doing an athletic pursuit. So we push that really hard, and then the weight here that works is 40 to 60% of your 1RM push press. So doing it as fast as possible to simulate the fastest reactive change of direction of force. So the dip is eccentric, the jump is concentric. We want to make the change over from this to this as fast as possible in that action, and that's the most important part about that exercise for an athletic pursuit. Alright, so this is a squat jump. So when we do these, it's a longer action. So in general, I want to see at least a half squat into them, and then push out as hard as we can, and then catch it in that half squat. You start with one at a time, and then you go into continuous ones. Continuous does work a little bit more to the active strength continual, but what we're after here is maximal force into the ground to get as high as we can. So we're just going to do the single time first. So you start with the bar on your back, so make sure that you pull the bar onto your back, so you can't let it go. Then squat, jump, jump, then land. So we're catching the bar every time. So squat, jump, land. So then that's working the longer part.